Hi everyone, it's Andy from Hobby Headquarters. Well, I've got an exciting new preview to share with you guys today. Today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new, soon to be released Tamiya 1/35 scale KV2 super heavy Russian tank. And this is a beast. It's a monster. This is the KV1 chassis that came out about a year ago with this massive turret on it with a 152 millimeter howitzer inside of it. So very, very unusual vehicle from World War II. One you see quite often when they talk about unusual vehicles, but one that's definitely necessary to add to your 35th scale Russian collection if that's what you like building. One other thing too, before we get looking in the preview right here, I have another kit that I'm working on, because I do plan on building this one right here, but I've got something else that showed up, a top secret kit that I'm building right now, and hopefully we'll get to announce to you in the next week or two. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and hit subscribe. You're going to really won't like this kit. It's going to blow your socks off, so to speak. So definitely go ahead and hit that subscribe button down in the corner and ring the bell. That way you're notified every time a new video comes out from us. So definitely you're going to want to see that one. About a week to 2 weeks, depending on when I get the okay from the company to do it. So for today, we're going to be taking a look at this beauty right here. Typical to me, it's going to be a simple to put together kit, but still very, very detailed. So let's get started. And here we are. Here is the box for the Russian heavy tank KV2 in 35th scale. Brand new, soon to be released from Tamiya. Not quite sure of the date yet on this one right here. I'm guessing it's probably going to be January, February. I've checked with a couple of our distributors and they don't actually have a firm date yet. And Tamiya is trying to figure out that for us as well. I guess it's all in the matter of because of shipping. Now, last year, actually maybe about a year and a half ago, we did the build-up for the KV1, which was all new tooling. And the KV1 is the same vehicle from here down. The KV2 has this massive turret on it with the big gun. Talk about something to shoot at, huh? If you're a German tank and you see that thing, nice big, basically like the side of a barn to shoot at there. But we're excited to get this right here because Tamiya did this kit many, many years ago, probably about 45 years ago initially, but now we're getting an all brand new tooled one. So let's take a look inside. And here we are. Here's our first sprue. This is the lower hull. Now these first couple of sprues, and as we go through this kit, I'm going to point out which ones are for lack of a better term, recycled from the KV1 that they came out with last year. So they're all still brand new state-of-the-art moldings. It's just they share the same parts as the KV1. And like I said, this is the lower hull. You can see it's not a bathtub style hull the way they've done it here, but that is because they went ahead and did all of the extra detailing on the side of the kit here. And you can see it's been molded in this dark olive green color. Not an olive drab, but just the regular green color. So we've got such a big hull on this thing too. Get in there, zoom in there nicely for you. You see all the detail underneath. That is sprue number one. That is shared the same. Next up, we're going to take a look at the track. Now the track on here, once again, this is shared with the other KV1 kit that came out. They're link. These individual links right here. And then we have a long length of track. And you can see by the side here, they've molded the sag right into it. Love that. If you get a chance, take a look at the video on building the KV1 that I built like I said, about a year ago. It's some beautiful, these tracks are wonderful the way they go on. Super easy to do and just a dream. You can knock them together in like a half an hour to do a whole side. And that's with cutting off and cleaning up as well. And then, of course, we have right here our suspension arms. So, 2 of those are included in the kit. Next up, we have our wheel sets. And this, once again, too, is the same sprue that is in the KV1. I'll show you up close here. all of the road wheels that come in that. And then there's also the return rollers, drive sprocket, and rear idler are also on this, as well as a few little bends, looks like here. Let's see if I can show you that good enough, the exhaust thing, the way they have that molded. And two of those are also in the kit. Next up we have our fender piece. So we've got our fenders here, and I'm trying not to get as much reflection on this. This is a very, very shiny kit because it's reflecting a lot of the studio light I have in here right back at the camera. But hopefully you can see all the parts nice and detailed. Just like that. That too is shared in both the KV as well as the KV1 as well as the KV2. Okay, and next up, this is the sprue that is just for the KV2. The big heavy turret on it, and you can see by the sides on it here, it's a massive, massive piece. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to get in there tight and let you look at all of the part detail. One thing I'm very impressed with on this is the texturing that they put on all of the upper surfaces here. Hopefully you can kind of see in here all of that texturing they've put on there, and that is true over the entire turret. The barrel is not slide molded. The end here is got a hole in it, so you don't have to do any sanding on that, but the length of the barrel is two pieces that you're gonna have to put together. The only thing I can think of is why they didn't do that is it's kind of very, very slight, but hopefully you can see that there is a step that goes down the entire barrel, and that may have been difficult to do any type of slide molding on that. That's the only reason I could think of why you wouldn't have done the slide molding on there. Then we're going to get to the sides of the vehicle. And you can see there why they put some nice texture all around that entire surface. Same thing with the top. And all these other little pieces. And you also get two figures in it there. Make a little adjustment on the camera so we can get in a little bit tighter on these figures. Also, when it comes to accessories, the actual Russian KV has virtually nothing in it for markings. This 4 in the white diamond is the only thing that's actually Russian. Everything else are for captured German vehicles. So you can see the decals right there. We're not going to open those up right now. Then, of course, you also get a parts bag with polycaps, a little bit of string, as well as one clear headlight for the headlight, actually. And because this kit is already boxed and ready to go, you get these kind of things in it. So you have a little breakdown of a history and then a color chart for doing it. Once again, very, very basic on this too. You've got the one that is in all olive green color, or then the one that has the snow camouflage on it, which that actually looks really cool in snow camouflage. And actually, this is a captured German one as well. And finally, we'll do our usual, let you take a look at the instructions. And I'll go kind of quickly through these. Remember, if you want to take a look at any step, just hit pause on your either your computer or your TV, however you're watching this. And then here's the area that we're going to get into the new parts, basically up to part 16 or step 15. It's been the same in both vehicles. And then simply building up the big massive turret for that there. Well, there you are. There is a quick look at the new KV2 Russian heavy tank from Tamiya in 35th scale. This one, remember, has the 152 millimeter howitzer on it compared to the regular 76 that the KV1 would have on it. But I'm glad they're bringing this one out. The KV1 is a good seller, and the KV2, because it's so unusual, I think will also be the same. Kind of knew it was going to come out when they retooled the KV1. I mean, you basically had, let's say, 75% of the kit already done, and similar to the way they did it back, like I think it was in the mid-70s when they brought out the first KV1, followed by the KV2. So once again, I think this is coming out in January, February sometime. As soon as I get a little bit more word on it, we will post that, of course. We will have these up for pre-order on our website, andyshhq.com and andyshhq.eu if you live in the European Union, or actually most of the world too. They ship from all over the world from that website as well. So remember to stay tuned, because I am working on that top secret kit right now. I'll be building that up and hopefully be able to release that to you in the next week or two. All things, if everything goes the way planned, we will be on that, but very excited to share. And eventually I'll build this one up too. I built it, the KV1, last year and enjoyed building it. Like doing these big Russian armor pieces. It's fun paint jobs on them. So I want to take this opportunity to thank you as always for watching, and please stay tuned because we have many more videos coming.